your alarm rings in the morning, you have two options. Either you hit the snooze button and drift back into new dreams, or you get up and start chasing your dreams. Most people choose the first option. You open your eyes and all you want is to return to your bed. The thought of, "I'll sleep a few more minutes and then get up immediately," appears in your mind. This way, you momentarily soothe your conscience. But after a few minutes, getting up becomes impossible. Waking up can take hours, and without realizing it, this situation continues for weeks, months, and maybe even years. Would you like to break this cycle? If you want to sleep well and wake up energized, I hope this content will benefit you. So why is waking up early and sleeping well important? What does it change in our lives? Waking up early is the secret of many successful people. What truly sets you apart is capturing time that increases your productivity. Everyone has 24 hours. How you use these 24 hours is what distinguishes you. In the early morning hours, most people are asleep. Your mind is clear. Focusing on difficult tasks is easier and there are fewer distractions. Your children, or anyone else in your home, are likely still sleeping. From Apple CEO Tim Cook to Twitter founder Jack Dorsey, you will see that many world-famous successful people wake up early in the morning. We can say that it is no coincidence that highly successful people wake up early. Studies show a connection between success and waking up early. According to a study published in Harvard Business Review, people whose performance peaks in the morning tend to be in a better position in terms of career success. The study also reveals that morning-type people are generally more proactive, better at anticipating problems, and more effective at dealing with them. Of course, waking up early by depriving yourself of sleep is not the solution. Long-term sleep deprivation significantly harms your health and productivity. Likewise, oversleeping does not help you have a clear mind or an energetic body. The real key is combining high-quality, sufficient sleep with waking up early. This way, you will work better, be more productive, and see that you produce more when you're properly rested. So what can we do? Let's dig a little deeper. While we sleep, we go through 5 different stages of sleep. These include light sleep and deep sleep stages. Each has its own characteristics. The first and second stages are light sleep stages. In these 2 stages, our body temperature and blood pressure drop, and we slowly fall asleep. The first stage is the transition into sleep and makes up only 5% of the night. During this time, we can easily wake up. The second stage accounts for 55% of our sleep time. Brain activity slows, and waking up becomes increasingly difficult. The third and fourth stages are considered deep sleep. Brain activity drops to a minimum, and recovery is high. Since rest and healing occur at this stage, these stages are extremely important. The fifth stage is the REM, rapid eye movement stage. In this stage, our eyes move, we dream, and brain activity is at its peak. After these 5 stages, a new sleep cycle begins. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes. This means we repeatedly go through these cycles depending on our total sleep duration. 4 sleep cycles equal 6 hours of sleep, while 5 sleep cycles equal 7.5 hours of sleep. But why is this so important? Because the moment you wake up affects your energy level. Waking up in the middle of a deep sleep stage makes you feel worse, while waking up in a light sleep stage leads to an energetic morning. So, what should we do? Since each sleep cycle lasts 90 minutes, you can set your alarm accordingly. Rather than waking up in the middle of a cycle, it's smarter to wake up when a cycle ends. For example, if you go to bed at 11 p.m., setting your alarm for 6:30 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. may be more effective. If this calculation confuses you, you can use websites like startsleeping.org or sleepcalculator.com, where you select the time you want to wake up and they tell you what time you should go to bed. Mobile apps that analyze your sleep patterns and wake you during your lightest sleep phase can also help. As someone who tried 6 hours of sleep for a long time, I believe 5 sleep cycles, 7.5 hours, is ideal. What time you go to bed is also very important. A 2021 study conducted on 88,000 people in the UK revealed that going to bed at 10 p.m. is ideal. Sleeping at this time improves sleep quality and helps you feel more energized in the morning. This also relates to the fact that we are part of nature. We are designed to sleep when it gets dark. The recommendation to sleep between 10 p.m. and midnight may vary depending on the season and other factors, but the main idea is simple. Go to bed within a few hours after sunset. Of course, going to bed at this time may be torture for some. There is no magical hour. What works perfectly for one person may not work for another. More important than the exact time is consistency. Our bodies love routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, improves sleep quality. Even having dinner at the same time every day can help you fall asleep faster. In summary, going to bed around 10 p.m. is considered ideal, and consistency is essential for the circadian rhythm that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. Artificial blue light emitted from screens disrupts melatonin production, the hormone that helps us fall asleep and sleep well. When exposed to artificial lighting, our bodies struggle to distinguish day from night. This light tricks the brain into thinking it's still daytime. Therefore, looking at screens late at night makes falling asleep more difficult. Engaging with devices keeps the brain alert and harms sleep quality. Watching your favorite movie or sending a few messages may not seem important, but it actually is. Browsing the internet keeps your brain active. However, after a long day, what you need is to disconnect and relax. Disconnecting from technology is crucial for reconnecting with yourself. So what should you do? Stay away from screens for at least 30 minutes before bed. Experts recommend avoiding artificial light from screens for 90 minutes before sleep. If you can manage 90 minutes, that's even better. Instead of looking at screens, read a book, do relaxation exercises, or engage in calming hobbies. If you truly cannot stop using your devices, install blue light filtering programs like F-Lux, or switch your devices to night mode. Blue light blocking glasses are also an option. Eating late at night can cause inflammation and blood sugar disruption. Therefore, avoid eating late whenever possible. But if you do need to eat close to bedtime, choose protein-rich foods instead of carb-heavy or greasy meals. Also, avoid caffeinated drinks after the afternoon. Excess caffeine often leads to sleep problems, which then make you tired and encourage even more caffeine consumption. A vicious cycle. So, what should you do? Drink herbal teas that help you sleep. Chamomile has antidepressant effects, and lavender reduces stress and anxiety. Additionally, keep high-protein snacks at home in case you get hungry close to bedtime. Depending on your body and what you consume, caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 8 hours, meaning half of it leaves your system within that time. So stop drinking coffee by noon or early afternoon so your body clears caffeine before bedtime. Light, sound, and even body temperature affect sleep quality. When we go to bed, our body temperature usually drops, helping us fall asleep. But if your room is too warm, falling asleep becomes harder. Research suggests that the ideal room temperature for high-quality sleep is around 20 degrees Celsius. Besides room temperature, you must also be mentally calm. Let go of all negativity and tension in your mind and body. We all face negative experiences during the day. Even if you are generally optimistic, you will encounter annoying people, and controlling your emotions can be difficult. Try to let go of all negativity before going to bed. How? Keep your bedroom cool. Avoid wearing thick clothes. Let your skin breathe. Do things that mentally relax you before sleep. If you want to take it further, write all your anger on a piece of paper and burn it. You can also read a book or listen to an audiobook to calm down. While these are important insights that I personally applied and benefited from, the most important thing is to find what works best for you. Set your alarm according to your sleep cycles. Don't break your wake time routine. Even on weekends, avoid or reduce blue light from screens. According to the National Institute of General Medical Sciences, light serves as a trigger that turns on or off the genes controlling your internal clock and circadian rhythm. This is why you should open your curtains and turn on lights as soon as you wake up. Avoid heavy exercise shortly before bedtime. Avoid large meals at least 2 hours before sleep. Stay away from caffeine in the late afternoon. Sleeping in complete darkness helps you fall asleep faster and wake up fully refreshed. Avoid repeatedly pressing the snooze button. If you can't stop yourself, place your alarm somewhere out of reach so you must get out of bed to turn it off. You will definitely see the benefits. We lose a lot of fluid during sleep, and dehydration can make you feel tired and sleepy. Therefore, drink water as soon as you wake up. Improving sleep quality is very important, but what I truly care about here is waking up early and using that time productively. Try to wake up before sunrise. Once you get up, start doing the things you've been postponing, little by little. This is the real secret. Waking up early isn't as easy as it looks at first. But remember this: tough times create strong people, and strong people create good times.